opening of the Wayans brothers. This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Good morning. Y'all know that's my jam. Good morning, Tina Tilton. Tina Tilton. I want to welcome everybody
You didn't
to the
sing
Tina
it.
Tilton show. You know that's my jam. Woo,
I know the comma and the comma and the commas. And
Girl,
yeah.
I mean, you know those old school dances where you dance in the chair and you just move your shoulders. Girl, that's my son. Come on.
Oh,
Yes, honey, I'm the best chair dancer.
you're talking about one of those. You're talking about one of those wallflower situations where you just kind of.
Yeah, I'm just over there jamming, girl. Just over there jamming, like. And then the guy asked me to dance. I'm like, no, I don't want to dance. I'm holding my friend's purse. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. I'm Christie Taylor.
So lame. The lame Christie Taylor. Hey, good morning. No one asked you to twerk, Christie Taylor. All he asked you to do was dance, for goodness sake. Good morning, you guys. I'm Tina Tilton. Good morning.
And of course, she is the host of Tina Tilton's The Blend. And this show, The Taylor Tilton Show, is an amazing audio podcast that is a prelude to the Taylor Tilton Hour, which features our TV shows back to back in 6, going on 7 markets in the Comcast Southeast region. So, hey, if you're hanging out with us, hey, we already got some early good mornings. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra Young Wilson.
It's only 6. Wait a minute. Let me count here. Hold on. We have Memphis, Chattanooga, Rome, Florence, Huntsville, Mobile, Little Rock, Jackson, Savannah. Christie Taylor, that's 9.
Oh my God! Well, first of all, okay, I am.
That sounded wrong.
I'm going to disrespect Jackson, Mississippi, Little Rock, and Savannah, Georgia. Matter of fact, it's time to go on tour. It's time for the Taylor Tilton Tour. Okay, where are my sponsors? Where are my sponsors? It's time for the Taylor Tilton Tour, honey. 9 cities.
What are we going to do?
Girl, first of all, I think we should remember those Essence, speaking about 4th of July weekend, because the fireworks have been going off in New Orleans. Essence Music and Culture.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Now, we were thinking about going to New Orleans for Essence, but of course there were other priorities that we had going on. Yeah. And all I'm going to say is that it was off the chain. I've been hearing really great reports on things that happen, and I'll be giving you some information when we unpack our 4th of July weekend.
I want to hear.
Well, okay, so let me just go ahead and dive into the fact that the Taylor Tilton Show, which is this amazing audio podcast, is sponsored by Christie Taylor Consultant and Tina Tilton's The Podcast Center. All right, now, unpacking our 4th of July weekend, plenty of fireworks from New Orleans to Memphis. Now, while we did not have a chance to go, I had a chance to meet someone inside of my 4th of July weekend who had just come back from Essence. So yesterday...
Was it Janet Jackson? Oh, that sounds like a no. Never mind. Keep going. Continue. Proceed.
You brought me all the way down. You deflated my build-up all the way down. But
I'm sorry. I know Janet, or I heard anyway that Janet was performing at the Essence.
I also found out
at the
that
Essence Festival.
About performances that Angela Green and I had the MMB Live on yesterday evening, and we'll give you some jokies about that after the show. But she said that Wyclef performed, and there was a surprise Fuji reunion. Lauryn Hill stepped out on that stage.
What?
Yes, honey. Now Wyclef was already Yeah, because she said that they were supposed to be doing a tour this year. I said, yeah, they were testing the waters to see, yeah, if they can come on back out here. So
Oh,
those tickets will
honey.
probably be crazy because if Beyonce and them are charging upwardly above $100, and of course she's going to be going on tour very soon. The Fugees, if they gonna start at
What
250.
you say? Girls, you know you better watch out. Oh, that was kind of rusty. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
awake, but
something. For some reason, I was thinking Kenny Loggins or
I know.
it was
I
sounding a
put
little
my
bit more.
footloose voice on that one.
Yeah, yeah, I think you need to drink some more water, orange juice, or whatever
I know. Yeah,
to get
it's
the.
it's it's the Bartlett Air. I'm at my mom's house today, so hey, big shout
Ah,
out to mommy. I'm sure she's listening in the other
hold on
room
one
because
second.
I'm at her
Wait a
house
minute.
today.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been listening to us at any length of time, and I hope that you all become addicted to us, you will know that Tina's mom is a part of our show. Even when Tina is at home,
At
on the
home.
road, or whatever, her mom is always checking in. That she doesn't do like you all and make comments inside the show. She actually sends text. That's VIP status, y'all.
Oh yeah, I know.
So her mom has VIP status. She texts Tina comments and stuff like that. So the fact that this show is being produced, brought to you live from
I
Tina
know.
Tilton's mama's house, is an extra special show.
I'm at my mama's.
Okay, so let me tell you, unpacking this 4th of July weekend. So first of all, real laid back. I wasn't had no plans to do anything other than just, girl, I got a chance to watch 2 back-to-back action movies on Sunday, I think it was. Yeah, back-to-back Amazon Prime. I had to remember.
Well, Sunday was the 3rd, so I understand you
Yeah.
relaxing on Sunday, but yesterday, what did you do yesterday?
Okay, so I got up with intentions of, handling some things around the house and stuff like that, aka packing. But I was introduced to an opportunity that I couldn't pass up. It was a phone call. No, it was a text. It was a text that says, "Christie,
Mm.
guess who's coming to my house?" I said, "Girl, who? Girl, who?" I don't know if I said it in that tone, but basically, I was
Yeah,
like, "Honey," she said, going back to who had been at the Essence
at the
Festival,
Essence. Sure.
was Freeway Rick Ross, the real
The
Freeway,
real Rick Ross.
the real one, not the big dude that
Who
everybody's hating on,
who
but
got the real Rick Ross coming to their house?
girl, Levita McCoo, child, Levita McCoo.
Lavita. Oh Lord,
Come on,
Lavita. For
Levita,
real.
baby. Levita hit me up and said, "Girl, guess who?" Because everybody comes. Levita is so well connected. She just stays in the middle of everything. I mean,
Yes, she is.
she'll post something online on her Instagram, and then she'll screenshot it and show me where some famous person liked it and reshared it and laughed at it and all that and inboxed and did. Davida is a mastermind when it comes to connection. So when she said Freeway Rick Ross, she said, "Come over," and then she said, "And we got food." Now let me say something, ladies and gentlemen. I was gonna probably come over there and visit anyway because the gentleman
Yeah.
is a legend. But when she said they got food,
Oh. You packed them. You packed up and headed on out, huh?
I said, I'm throwing my clothes on and I'm on my way.
Of course. Like seriously, I can't imagine you being and obviously this is no shade, but I can't. If I were single and with no kids, I wouldn't be barbecuing nowhere. I would just try and find a place to go. Who's got
You're
some?
right.
Where can
You're
I
right.
crash?
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. And you know something? And because, it was out of state, look, out of state because it's across the state line, right on the state line. But, I had to go out of state, honey. I had to travel all the way out of state to State Line Road
Oh Lord.
to enjoy this 4th of July weekend. So I got a chance to have an excursion, meet a legend. And for those who don't know, Freeway,
Yeah, give us some history on him.
or as because I'm so proper. God, I now mind you, she's the Tina Tilton and Levita McCoo. They're gonna finally break me all the way down where I could say like Al Capone, say everybody name, Project Pat, they all know everybody from from the riddle to the titter. You know what I'm saying? They know everybody.
You're gonna leave
So,
our hood friends alone.
but no. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of times I will meet people and they will say, "Do you know?" Because everybody who's in the entertainment industry in Memphis pretty much knows everybody, regardless if it's from a mayor down to Pookie on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially Pookie doing something,
Yeah.
positive in the community. So
Positive.
or
Okay.
not.
You
or
said
not.
Pookie.
Yeah, right. Pookie on the reform. Pookie on the reform. Pookie on the reform. But the thing is, a lot of times I don't be knowing people. I be like, oh, I've heard of. Oh, I be heard of. So yesterday when she said that, I literally, not to be funny, y'all, because I've heard of him and I've seen a couple interviews. I literally, as I was getting dressed, I put on a YouTube video, V-Lad to be example, to be honest,
Oh,
just to
wow.
see his interview because I wanted to kind of have an understanding of who this man was because I do know that he was in a country wing. Look, things I do know. I do know that
Oh,
he's been interviewed a lot. I do know that there's been a controversy on, what he did back in the day, did his time and got out of prison and, what I'm saying, and he's been on this positive track trying to help, with gang rehabilitation and all like
yeah.
that. You
Don't
know,
lose your brain. Lose your. I mean, look at me. I'm getting
right.
it all wrong. Use your brain, man.
Yeah,
So he's on that kind of positive tip now.
yeah, he's on that. So I did put on a video interview with him, and it was the V-Lad interview that he just recently did because he just dropped a new book, which is why he was at Essence. He said he sold out of his book at Essence. He said and his friend who brought him, guy from Mississippi, who also girl knows Jazzy Jeff, our Jazzy E Jeff, or DJ
Jazzy
Jazzy
Faye.
E Jeff from
Oh,
K97.
that Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, my
yeah, yeah,
bad. My
that
bad.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
Jazzy E Jeff, the DJ Jazzy E Jeff, and his name is Chris Greinhardt, or Chris Berry, to those who know him that way. But he had just had. So the reason why, as they said, because I said, "What should I call you?" and he started laughing because it's like I didn't know how to reference him. Do I call him Freeway? Do I call him Rick? Do I call him Ross? He said, "You can call me all." He said, "Some people call me the GOAT," and they started laughing. He said, "Some call me OG." I said, well, "I'm gonna call you Mr. Ross."
Oh Lord. You
Yes, I
asked
did.
the man what to call him. He gave you two options
He
and
gave
then
no,
you
no, no,
still
no, no.
chose your own word.
He gave me 5 options. He said you can call me Freeway, you can call
Okay,
me
that's
Rick.
one,
He
two,
said people call me Ross.
three.
Some people call me uh, what did he say? Goat, and some people call him
Oh,
OG. Now I'm
five.
thinking, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Ross because he is
And,
a,
and 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 you wonder and question why you're not cool in the streets. Okay. Let's keep going. Continue. Continue.
right. I have no cool points in the street. But something, but it was a good little vibe and stuff like that. And it turns out because he is into, some social justice stuff, including what do
Yeah.
you call it? Expungement. And he was
Yeah.
talking
Uh-huh.
about, so he had he's from California. He had been at Essence. He came to Mississippi for a car show. And I think it's called Albany, Mississippi. That's where
Uh-huh.
yeah. Chris had a car show because he has his own internet radio station. That's how that DJ Jazzy E Jeff, formerly of K97, came up because he was naming who was a part of his internet radio station and
Sure.
how he had done the car show, and that's what Freeway came down. Freeway, I'm calling him Freeway, came down for that. But he's on his way to Chicago because also he's a part of, like I said, expungement, different things that have to do with prison reform. So yeah, so when he got on that, I knew a little bit about that because I've interviewed people, public service people, on my public service shows on other radio stations. People
Uh-huh.
who are into social justice work. So he ended up calling some bigwig attorney that he works with, who's flying him in, who flew him in, who gonna be flew him in Chicago, because he said he was leaving yesterday at 5. So he was going up to Chicago. And so he called her and was like, "Hey, I
Okay.
just met a young lady who's," so, I, even though I ain't got the street cred, that Vita and
Okay, but
things like that.
tell me why he called her because I'm trying to follow the
Okay, so
story.
he called her because I made mention of the fact that now, as you know, I'm now the director of Sister Reach, which is a reproductive justice, but I've also been extremely connected to these streets as far as social justice. And I know a couple of organizations that work with record expungement, helping. I said that Memphis really needs that. So if there's an opportunity for him to come down here and lend his celebrity and his work to helping those in Memphis do the same, other organizations, that, hey,
Okay.
that's a good
Gotcha.
partnership. So he
Okay.
made that call and she was like, yeah, she didn't say link up, but she said, yeah, let's get connected. And I said, well, Levita, she'll make sure, because I'm making sure Levita's that point person, because that's how I'm meeting her
Yeah.
and meeting him. So I was like, well, hey, Levita will give you all my information, and I would definitely love to connect you with organizations that are working in this space in Memphis, because we would love, internationally, not let alone nationally, but big Black cities where we have a lot of issues in this area. We need all the help we can, inside help, outside help. And so yeah, that's what I did. So of course he was like, no, she ain't got no street cred, but she know a little bit about social justice. Wait a minute, I got one more thing to tell you.
What? Did you ask him anything about the rapper Rick Ross and how that manifested, and he got that man's name, so on and so forth?
Tina, I didn't know to ask that.
Oh, Lord.
Lord, now you don't make me feel bad. I didn't even, but you know something? I was also trying to just be present and eat food, because there was a lot of food on my plate. So I was also
hungry.
eating what you said. And yes, I got a to-go plate is in the refrigerator right now.
I don't blame you. I know.
Wait, with the aluminum foil on top of it. But yeah, so honestly, because also I didn't want to you and I have been around a long time in this space. And when there's an open door and there were other people in the house, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of just want to flow. And I wasn't trying to be in an interview mode.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Because I did, like I said, I had watched some of the B-Lad. He brought up the book, he brought up different things. So if he brought up something, and then at some point, I guess because they had been there a little minute, I could tell he was ready to go. And plus it was getting close to his probably leaving for, catch his flight. But me and the other guy, Chris, who's from Mississippi. Right in Olive Branch. I did link up with him. We exchanged information. He even called Jazzy E. Jeff, formerly of K97. And, Jazzy said they got a space that me and you got to go check out that they've been using for their internet radio station and stuff like that, production studio. So, yeah, that's what I did. And, and I got my plate to go too. And not too long after they left, I left because I had to be. Part of my 4th of July was to jump on at 7:00 with Angela Green, who's the executive director of On Location Memphis. And we did our M&B Live and had a chance. This is part of my 4th of July weekend. Y'all check this out. Y'all know that in addition to radio and stuff, I'm into TV and film, produce, screenwriter. And actually, I'm going to be teaching some more about screenwriting later this month. And I'll, the third Tuesday on the Auteur Club. If you go to onlocationmemphis.org, you can join that. That's onlocationmemphis.org. But wait, so the rest of my 4th of July I wrapped it up talking to a TV writer legend. So what am I talking about?
Who is that?
Sanford and Son. He used to write for Sanford and Son.
He
wrote for Moesha. He wrote for what's the one that the Rock? Oh my!
Wait a minute, but was he in Memphis too?
He's actually okay. So his name is Alunga Adele. I think I said it right. Alunga Adele. He's originally from Memphis, born and raised in Memphis. But
really?
he left. He said he went to school in Connecticut, ended up in New York on doing, off Broadway. And in the early 70s, he said when they were looking for Black writers for TV shows, he had been doing some plays on off Broadway and was also part of the troupe. And he was pretty much sent for, and because they needed a writer on Sanford and Son because there were complaints that there were no Black writers on the show.
Wow.
He said it was interesting. He said because a lot of the people, including the guy who played Grady and also the one who played Lamont, he had known them years earlier when they were all doing stage work.
The plays,
Girl, so it was. Be sure you all, because it's on my page on Facebook.
Great.
It was an amazing. Because usually we do 30-40 minutes. This time, Angela, we did an hour because it was too much. And that was just scratching the surface. We talked about how did he end up writing for 227. Then we didn't even get a chance to go to Moesha and his more modern stuff. Because he's still, if you go to imdb.com, he's still getting credits since 2018. But he came home, he said, to take care of his mom about almost 10 years ago. So we have Jewel in Memphis living right now.
I had no idea.
I know. And I was like, do you do any teaching here? I'm like, I want to be a part. Once again, due to the pandemic and stuff like that, a lot of people have gone virtual. So he's still well connected with he said he has two daughters who live in California. And so he does go, he said, now he said, look, he did it. He's an older gentleman now. He's like, it's too fast. He said, when it take 25 minutes to get out of the parking lot, he said, no, I'm good. But I was like, he can hold classes. I mean, so that
can hold classes.
Oh my God,
Lee, this is great, Christy.
Yeah,
right.
so
I spent my weekend teasing my family, meddling, taking candid pictures and stuff like, they're not watching.
You're right, Sandra.
And posting it.
So much talent. And I asked him, I said, do you know another gentleman? He's a younger guy who just wrote for the TV show Insecure. He wrote for this TV show Suits. His name he goes by Ben Corey. Ben Corey Jones, and lived out in Whitehaven, father does, and stuff like that. Well, he had been in LA and just moved to the Florida area. I think he's teaching now. But I said, do you know him? He said, no. I said, it's so many TV writers that we don't know from Memphis. But I'm like, this is the kind of stuff, filmmakers, all that. So okay, so
girl, I feel the Lord is setting you up.
I know, right?
Go ahead now.
Okay, so tell me all about your 4th of July weekend. That was mine. I met a goat. I met a goat.
Sounds like you met 2 goats.
I know. I met 2 goats this weekend.
Now I need you to meet an old goat who can take you out for dinner and on a date.
Those are the fireworks that I'm talking about. That's the fireworks.
I'm gonna need y'all. Speaking of fireworks, I'm gonna need y'all to stop with the fireworks. Okay, the fireworks were yesterday. Independence Day, America's birthday was yesterday. You can stop today with the fireworks. See, I know how y'all do, especially in 38127, 38128, 38106, 38104, I don't know those other zip codes. I don't know Orange Mound. What's Orange Mound zip code? I'm for real. What's Orange Mound zip code? Do you know?
I don't know, but let's just say 3811 something.
Yeah, that all y'all. I'm gonna need Westwood, whatever y'all zip code is out there. I'm gonna need y'all to chill out. The fireworks ended yesterday. The celebration ended yesterday. Okay, so for me, I mean, look at me. I'm already on 10, and I just need to tone it down.
First, I thought you were gonna talk about teasing your family, and you done jumped to telling the whole city to start with the fireworks.
Because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. They don't realize when a celebration ends, we have 24 hours for any celebration. When it ends, it's over. When your birthday is such and such day, the very next day at 12:01, it's over. You're done. Ain't no need to be popping no more fireworks. There's no need to be setting off bombs. Nothing. It has ended.
Wait a minute.
I have to tell my people that they don't realize that.
Whitehaven was crunk too, because I thought somebody was in Angela's house. When I said, girl, what's going on over there? I thought somebody was in her house. After we read, she said, oh, that's the fire. I said, girl, it sounds like somebody in your house.
That's what I'm saying. And Mom just checked in. Mom said that she checked in a bit late, but she's listening to the 2 of us. So, hey, Mommy. I thought she had been listening, especially since I am at her house this morning. but nonetheless, so July 3rd we did celebrate the birthday of one of my babies. So, we went to a family member's house, and he and his family, they did cook July 4th type of food, because they said on the 4th, then the families, we may wanted to celebrate on our own. So he decided to do it on the 3rd. So we did a 4th of July / baby's birthday on Sunday the 3rd. Like, okay, this is great. Yeah, yummy. And we were just, tired and exhausted from that. No problem. We got in, got rested. The city was popping just a few fireworks on Sunday, July 3rd. Then July 4th came, and we were invited to yet another family member's house. We had an amazing time. I hadn't seen that family member for about 2 or 3 years.
Pandemic. Okay.
Yeah, right. So good to reconnect with them. Her food is always so delicious.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And so that was fun. But when she invited us over at 2. About 6 o'clock, we were home because they had already started not to act right over in the Hollywood area. They ain't act right. So I told Sam,
Look, you don't know if it's fireworks or gunfire.
Right. Yeah, that's real talk. And I told Sam, I said, we ain't gonna drive the good cars out here. We're gonna drive this.
Ooh, wrong for that.
No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Because I'm glad I made that decision because they were, I mean, fireworks were everywhere. Child, I went to that lady's toilet and I didn't really, I mean, because I don't stay close to nobody. Like our yard is a really, we got a nice sized backyard and front yard
Right.
to the side and to the other side, just yard everywhere. So I'm not so used to being close to people. Child went in the lady's restroom. I had to use the restroom, and I did not compute that there was a house that was just like 5 steps from her bathroom, and her bathroom window was up. It was raised, and I heard da 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 da. Da. Child, almost peed on myself. I said, "Lord Jesus!" I almost ran out that bathroom with my pants down. All right, Tina, calm down.
You can't pee on yourself in the bathroom.
I know. Because you go in there with the mentality, let me go in here and do what I gotta do. It's not a big deal. But then suddenly you hear this, and they were fireworks, they were not gunshots. But it startled me because it was so close. I think that's what startled me the most, that it was so close. And I promise you, I almost ran up out of there. Then I'm so grateful that my mind did not allow me to open that darn bathroom door and be like, ah! No, calm yourself down. So I finished up in the restroom. But anyway, so we went home. My family and we went home. We took we took like a 2-hour nap because we knew our intentions were to head back out later that night because our children had never seen any public display of fireworks.
Oh, okay.
I believe the last time Olivia saw some, she was maybe 2 years old and she was too young to appreciate it. She was more frightened of the fireworks than in awe of them. And the other baby, she just never have seen them at all. So we said, okay, we're gonna take them to see to see the fireworks display. They have some in Bartlett, of course. We'll be safe out there. Everything will be. Look at me. I'm so ridiculous. But nonetheless, I didn't choose that location because of its safety, but that was, a home and really one of the only places that I saw in Memphis that was having a public display of fireworks.
Okay.
So we went there. We it said the fireworks were going to start at 9:10 p.m. We got there. We arrived about 8:50. Well, when we got there, the streets were already cut off. We could not get to the destination. I should have known better because it did start at the celebration of it all started at 6 p.m. I should have known we were not going to be able to get on the parking lot, but nonetheless, wherever we can see it, it's fine because it's nighttime and you can't stop us from seeing a display, even though we may not be on the property.
Right.
So it didn't matter. We found a place to park, which we had to circle and circle. We found a place to park, and when we as we were parked, we were looking around. People were getting out of their cars with lawn chairs and coolers, and they had their dogs.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in the car because this is our first time as well. We were firework virgins, Bartlett firework virgins, so we didn't know what to expect. We're sitting in the car. We're sitting in the car looking at everybody like, oh my God, look, he even popped his trunk and he had seats in his car. They got full-fledged lawn chairs, babe. What are we gonna do? And we were like, I don't know, maybe we'll just have to sit on the hood of the car, I guess. And the time started to get later and later. But the people with the chairs, they were walking closer to the street, which was Appling. They were walking closer to Appling because I guess they already knew what to do. They already know, bring my chair, post up on Appling, I'll be able to get a good view. We didn't know that. So we just saw when 9:05 came, I said, we need to make a decision. So
Right.
we managed to get out of, well, we did. We got out of the car and walked towards Appling. There were seats in the grass that we could sit on, but I'm like, Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to trick
Oh,
or
it's
treat in the
time to
grass.
wake up, Christy. Oh, good morning, everybody. Okay,
Good morning,
continue, Christy.
everybody.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Taylor Tilton Show. And Tina, continue with your
I
virgin.
know with my firework. Okay, story. So we found a spot in the grass, but then I said, "Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to sit. I don't want my kids to be sitting in the grass. I think I may have something in the car, babe.
Lord,
You
what
watch
a
them,
plan.
and I'll go to the car and get them. I mean, I'll go to the car." So when I came back in my hand, Sam said, "No, you didn't." I said,
Girl,
"Yes, I
what you?
did. I brought my kids. I brought my kids' car seats."
No. Hey. Well, that's it. That's right. Next year, everybody else gonna have their children's car seat. They gonna be like, sure. Let them kids in the car seat. We got the large chair.
Those people had picnic blankets. Again, lawn chairs.
Good
The folded ones.
morning, Lavita. Good morning.
What
She said
Lavita say?
no. She said not a virgin, not a firework virgin. Girl, I know, Lavita. Too funny.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What just happened? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and Lavita trying to say
Oh,
good
Lord.
morning.
Hold on. I'm going to have to leave and come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Lavita McCoon, the legendary. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Girl, first of all, thank you again. Now, I don't know where Tina done gone with her virgin fireworks story. Oh, goodness. But Lavita McCool, I just shouted you out, sweetie. I told you how, first of all, y'all had the delicious, delectable food. Please drop your kinfolk's name who did the who cooked yesterday. I know you did a little cooking too, but you say some kinfolk cooked. Baby, that food was so good. And also, again, thanks for letting me meet the goat. Let me meet the goat. Oh, here she go, y'all. I said, now where she done gone, y'all, with her virgin
right
story?
there. I'm sorry that the doggone doctor's office called me for Olivia. She's got an appointment today, but nonetheless, they messed up my audio, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't hear you well.
Lavita McCool said this is too funny. Too funny. I know, Lavita. I know. Oh, yeah, she talked about me bad, Lavita, that I ain't got no street cred and I ain't know the right questions to ask Freeway Rick Ross. But anyway, continue on with your virgin fireworks story.
So my kids were sitting in their car seats facing airplane, and then I had something for Sam and I as well. Don't you know those things that you put over your inside of your car to keep the sun out? The little sun, the round, the circular ones that you the sunscreen or sun shield thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I pulled them out too. I'm like, here, baby.
How that's gonna help?
It did. It kept us from sitting directly, from our bottom sitting directly in the grass. We didn't get bit by any chiggers.
That's right. You could sit on the sun, the windshield.
Yeah.
Visors. Lord have mercy.
See, I made it happen. I brought South Memphis to Bartlett. I made it happen.
Look, they looked over like North
They
Memphis. They
probably
were like North Memphis or South Memphis. I'm like, that's South Memphis.
Probably so. and hopefully no one recognized me, because it's like, is that Tina Tilton? I know that's not
Tina
her.
Tilton, and her kids are in their car seat at the burners. So if y'all listening and y'all got anybody that said, yeah, I saw a lady with some car seat, know that was Tina Tilton. Tina Tilton with the car seat. Girl, hush your mouth. But wait a minute, and then you're gonna be the first one. Let me get this straight. Hold on. And you the first one to say you don't went to a whole fireworks show. I know, right, Lavita? South Memphis to Bartlett. You better recognize.
What happened?
Oh, shout out to, yes, your kinfolk, Kim Clark and her husband, Anthony L. Clark Sr. Oh, yeah, the food was delicious. Yes. But wait a minute. Now, Tina, and you're the first one to say that they need to stop doing the fireworks in your neighborhood, and you don't went all the way to Brighton. You're gonna let the 38127, 38128, the 388, whatever, do their fireworks to the end of the week, okay?
No, I'm not. I was just trying to bring comfort to my children and myself, because I was not prepared. I did not know that it was going to be that crowded. I did not know that people brought their pets, their coolers, their lawn chairs, their blankets. to
Honey,
see the firework display. I did not
how you
know.
ain't been to no fireworks show? Even I know to stand on the balcony. Okay, now I did live downtown for at one point, and baby, you has to be ready when them fireworks come. Back in the day when you could drive before all the build up happened on the river, and you could
Yeah,
drive and park on that one part of the bluff. You know,
yeah.
got the $300,000 and $500,000 houses on them now. But my point is, you got to always be ready.
Well, I was ready. I was there on time, but I
But
didn't know I needed to bring anything.
yeah, you got to bring it. So now you
No,
know.
seriously, I did not know. So
Well, you
that's
know
why we
something.
just came.
But you know something. I don't know if you could probably bring them some lawn chairs, but the baby seats do work real good.
They
Girl,
worked well.
honey,
They sat there.
Lavita. See, Lavita said she didn't know you was this funny. So that's why we do the
I'm
Taylor
trying
Tilton
to tell
show.
you.
This is why we do the Taylor Tilton show, because we want to go, Tina was like, okay, Christy, I know we got the Taylor Tilton hour. You know, you got the Christy Taylor show. I got Tina Tilton's The Blend. It's going to be, now she just told me we
Oh
are
my
in
God.
9 markets. Repeat after me, ladies and gentlemen. We are in
9 markets.
television markets. We have television shows and 9 television markets throughout the Comcast. Run them down again for the ladies and gentlemen, Tina.
Yeah. You said break it down. Okay. Memphis, Chattanooga, Rome, Florence, Huntsville, Alabama, that is. Little Rock, Arkansas, Jackson, Mississippi, and Savannah, Georgia, our newest market. That's today, isn't it? Yeah, today's the first Tuesday. Today. Yeah.
Yep.
So welcome, Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah,
Yeah.
GA. Come on now. And if y'all want to
So-
advertise, ladies and okay, she said you are the queen of one-liners. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah,
Tina,
yeah.
so this all started in November when we were launching the Taylor Tilton Hour, which is basically my show and her show back to back in these markets, one by one. We've been adding a market every month. And she was like, but people need to know that we even have our shows and how can we do it? Yay, Savannah. Thank you, Lavita. So yeah, I told her, I was like, okay, I usually get up my alarm 9:30. That's why when y'all hear the 9:30 alarm, that's technically me waking up. And she was like, but we got to be up before then because the shows come on at 10.
Yeah.
Like in the next 22 minutes.
Yeah. So we got to chat it up for an hour before our shows come on. But wait a minute, I ain't finished. I ain't finished with my fireworks.
Wait a minute. You got more to this story than the baby seats?
I do. Car seats. They're not baby seats. They're car seats. Get it right, Christy
Baby
Taylor.
car seat, the baby's car seats. Okay, continue on.
No, seriously. So it only lasted for about 15 minutes, and we were we pulled through. We got home safely. Then
hold on
Sam,
one second. That'd be funny. You said the Bartlett fireworks show was 15 minutes.
Yeah. It went from about
downtown. Definitely got them beat. Continue on.
For real? Okay.
It's like 30 minutes down from like 9:30 to 10.
It was good timing, though. Seriously, I felt it was good timing. Plus, I knew that our dog was still at home with fireworks, and this was her first Independence Day, and I didn't know how frightened she was in her cage with all the fireworks going off.
I'm
I kept on my puppy. Hey, mama puppy. I'm sure she's listening to me. Hey, mama's puppy. That's how I say it. That's how I say it to her. Mama's puppy. But Sam tended to the kids when we got home, and I let Kennedy out. Kennedy, the puppy, mama's puppy. Kennedy would not take care of her business outside with the pow, 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 pow.
I know she felt the same way you felt at your cousin's house.
I know, in the bathroom. Yeah, we both had bathroom experiences. Like, what the world is that? What is that noise? She kept going to that back door. I said, no. Come on, baby. Come on, Kennedy, go outside. She would go out, step out on the grass a little bit. Then another firework would pop off.
Kenny said, you're going to whoop me tonight.
I know. I was like, oh, Lord. That's what I thought to myself. I said,
I know. LOL. She said, I might just do it in the house today and get a whooping. I might do it outside.
I know. I eventually came to my senses. I said, this is no deal. She is not going to go outside. I may as well let her inside the house and be prepared to clean up any mess, because that's what's about to happen. But she ran inside the house and she saw her daddy sitting in his favorite chair and was so frightened still. She ran up on her daddy's shoulder and just let it go. He said, Kennedy, you just peed on me. And I was like, Uh-oh. I tried to tell you she didn't do anything outside. He said, doggone it. Oh, he was not
Oh
happy
my
about it.
goodness.
So
I
I
have
said,
never.
"Ooh." I know. I said, come on, puppy. I think you may be in trouble. Come on, get in your cage. Mama's go.
Oh,
Mom, go ahead and put you right here till your daddy
oh,
comes down and takes
pretty.
a shower. Yeah,
I know,
he was
Levita.
not happy
Oh
about
my
that. She peed on
goodness.
me. And the kids were like, she peed on you, daddy.
I'm glad it wasn't a number two.
No, it was not a number two. No, just a pee. But she was. I mean, I guess she saw the first person that could bring her some comfort. Like, there's my dad. Surely I can be safe with him. And she just ran right up his shoulder and peed on
And
his
let it
right
go.
side. Yeah, let it go. So,
Whoa, that
oh Lord,
is.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, some a little bit got on the sofa. Had to clean the sofa. So,
oh
girl.
my goodness.
Ah, but
Well,
anyway,
well, at
so we
least we
put
know Daddy Pope makes her feel safe.
yeah. So
Oh,
everyone got cleaned up. It was about 10:30 or 11, something like that, where it was quiet. And I said, wow, okay, they're done. This is good. Well, good night, babe. The kids are asleep. We're asleep. I mean, we're in bed. Good night. Let's go to sleep. Child, when I tell you, bow, 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 just like that, just repeatedly in just one night. Wasn't up, pow, 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 pow. At 12:01. I looked at that clock. I said, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. It is July 5th. No, they didn't. If y'all don't care, y'all tell them to sleep.
oh God.
And it
Oh,
did that. They carried on with that till about 12:10. Child almost called the folks and said, come get them. Come, folk got to go to work tomorrow. We ain't doing this. We got to go to work tomorrow. Don't you know where you are? We don't do this out here. We got to go to work tomorrow. So stop it. But I didn't have to. Seriously, about 12:10
Somebody else
a.m.
probably made that
It
call.
stopped.
Somebody else probably made that call.
Yeah, I hope so, because it wasn't me, for the record. So again, my PSA announcement is y'all can stop with the fireworks now because it's over. It was over at 12 midnight. At 12:01, I'm trying to tell you, they were quiet for an hour and a half. We thought we were smooth sailing.
Smooth
12:01, bow,
silent.
bow, 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 bow.
They
What
could.
the world?
Oh God. Oh, oh,
That was
wait a
not
minute.
funny.
She
They
said,
had waking
Lavita
me.
said she going on, speaking about your puppy, she said she going on Chewy.com to find earmuffs for the dog. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
That's
She's,
exactly what she's gonna do is chew them, Levita. That dog eats everything she sees. You can forget it. I don't. I can take a before and after picture for you, because as soon as you send them, I'll need to take a
Lavita,
before picture.
did you say fireworks until Labor Day? Please,
Heck
please, y'all.
no. Heck
You
no.
know, oh
Heck
my
no.
God. I got to get ready. Because, late last night, like I said, Whitehaven was still off the chain because even as I was doing a recap conversation, I literally thought I thought mine that came up in Angela's house, like, me and be like, hey, get off the phone. You've been on too long. I thought somebody was in there roughing around the house. She said, no, that's outside. And later on, it kept on hearing the pop, pop, pow, pow, pow. I said,
Well,
girl,
wait a minute, Christy. I know
huh?
you're in the nice South Wind area, but
Shut
you mean to tell me that you all did not have any fireworks popped last night? You didn't hear
Germantown
any?
over. Yeah, I tried to go on my balcony and look at them, but the trees are too high, so I didn't get a chance to see them this year. But then again,
But
I
did you
didn't go to.
hear any?
I heard the ones from Germantown over there, over the horizon. No, I didn't. I for whatever reason, maybe increased police. Because across the street is the federal,
Mhm.
FedEx World Class. What is it? The World
Headquarters. Uh-huh.
Headquarters, and then we got the gated community across the street. All the celebrities live in. They probably said, nah. But I will say, once or twice I have heard something that sounded like fireworks over in my neighborhood, but we have a very large complex, and I'll be like, was that a gunshot?
Ah, right. No,
I'd
no,
be
you
like,
you
low
would know
key,
those
I'm like, but no, I really didn't. I did not hear any fireworks, which was,
in Germantown. Lord have
well,
mercy. After 9:30 p.m.
I'm right there at the border, so I did hear the ones that were in the city of Germantown. That if I drive around the corner, I could have probably sat there on a blanket, too, and listen. But no, yeah.
Lord have mercy.
But
Well, that was my Independence Day. Happy birthday again to America.
well,
And
well, you know something. I saw
comes back
somebody.
around later.
Do you follow? This is the way we're gonna wrap up. Okay. Yeah. Now, mind you, I'm gonna be leaving this part of the city. I think maybe. Wait a minute, Lavidia, real quick. Did y'all have fireworks in the branch? Did y'all have it in the OB? In the
Good
OB.
question. After 9:30, that is, because see, you
Yeah,
got to
after
ask
the
that.
9:30, 10
Christie's
o'clock.
question is incomplete.
Did you hear the pow, pow, pow from the 38127, 38128 area? Because in the other zip code.
38106, 38114,
Yeah,
38111.
right. The 38118s and all that. But yeah, I think, some folks are scared to go to jail. Other people ain't. Or either some folks say ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna stop us in our neighborhoods.
No, they sure didn't. Because I'm trying to tell you, Hollywood had theirs on blast at 6 o'clock when we left. And I told my husband, I said, they don't even know why we celebrating. When did America get their freedom? If I would have
Okay.
pulled up, I wanted to do that so bad. Listen, let me take my phone out. When did America get their freedom? What year?
Oh, wait a
Oh
minute.
no.
Wait a minute, Miss. Now she's trying
I
to
know.
start.
I know. I'm
She said
checking.
she was on the highway, so she, did you see any? She said she saw them on the highway in the sky, but she was taking them back to college. So she got a chance to, drive
All
through.
I'm saying is, if you're gonna celebrate something, know the reason why. If you're gonna
Well,
celebrate someone's
first of all,
birthday, know how old they are.
well,
That's it.
I saw Jonathan Cross. I think that's Jonathan Cross.
I do. Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you saw his amazing meme.
No.
One of the ones that Leonardo
Oh,
DiCaprio did, the Great Gatsby with the glass, and he said, "You all are cheering." I'm paraphrasing it.
yeah.
Basically, ordinary citizens having military grade weapons. Okay. So for those who understand, we're in the midst of this amendment, right? Gun, violence, gun
Yeah.
control, all that kind of stuff. The fact that we have so many people, ordinary people with military grade weapons.
Yep.
And wherever you fall on the side of this conversation, past and present, the United States, the colonies, see, this is how long they've been having military grade weapons in the hands of folks. Since the Tea Party. I'm not talking about the real Tea Party, not the one that faked the name. But they have been having military grade weapons since the 1700s, the 1600s, and that's how they fought a whole army. Because they gonna have their military grade weapons. Now the only difference is facts, exactly. So that's what he said. We're celebrating every July 4th. We're celebrating the fact that some ordinary citizens had military grade weapons and took on a British army, and they are called. That's right. Come on, history. Come on now, Levita.
Yeah.
Militias.
Yeah.
And they still got militias to this day. It's just the thing is, we got to be mentally prepared for the fact that they are true. Like Michael Davis used to say, they ain't new to this. They true to this. They believe in
Right.
military grade weapons. They believe in militias. Wherever you fall on the side of gun control and stuff, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna try to be journalistic, but the facts is the facts that July the 4th is a celebration of militias, of American militias, because that's who took on the British Army.
Oh, okay. And you're absolutely right. But I don't.
Okay, she said, watch a movie. You better watch The Patriot. Okay.
The Patriot. Okay.
Honey.
I will try and check that out.
It's just sad that, now I will say this much. The sadness is when you do have people who take these weapons and murder children. You're not going up against an army.
Right.
When you go into a school. You're not going up against the army when you go into a movie theater. You're not going into the army when you go into a synagogue, a church. You're not going against an army. So anyway,
well, I'm gonna let them do their own history lookup. But I just was asking. Like I already know where I came from. They probably do not know how old America or what year.
Well,
it all got started July 4th.
Frederick Douglass has something for them for the 4th of July. If everybody ever read his thing about the 4th of July, he said, that's y'all freedom. That's y'all celebration.
Yes, y'all right. Yeah, for sure. for sure.
Google this. Frederick Douglass.
Okay.
This is actually an article. Frederick Douglass, the meaning of 4th of July for the Negro. Frederick Douglass, the meaning of 4th of July for the Negro. That's how far back.
So we gotta read that. We gotta look that up. All right, we got 10 minutes before 10 o'clock, so we need to get something that we don't know about you, Christie Taylor.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, me.
Getting to know you.
Last time.
Oh, you did? Oh, you want me to start my getting to know you? Okay. I do have one. Getting to know Tina Tilton. I just realized yesterday that I have been traveling around with $10 worth of quarters because one of my clients paid me in quarters about a month ago. And I've been wondering why my purse been so heavy. I said, what's going on? And I unloaded my purse, trying to put some Kool-Aid burst squeezes in my purse for my kids. And I said, what is this? A whole row of quarters. $10 worth of quarters have been in my purse.
Like you finna go to the laundromat.
I know. $10 worth of quarters on the roll. Now you know you can't send those rolls up the chute at the bank. It clearly tells you no rolled coins. So you can't send them quarters up there.
So basically, that's your daughter. That's your two babies' money. Because you might get them $5 each. Go and put them in their quarter, big little piggy bank. $5 each.
You're so right about that. I didn't even think about it. I just took it out of my purse and just put it somewhere. But that's a good point, because I said, Lord have mercy, for a whole month, and I knew that I was not about to get out the car to walk inside the bank. That I knew. I have not gone in the bank since way pre-COVID. So I don't know the last time I walked into
two things we don't know about you. I know, ain't she hilarious? Right. Okay. She said, yep. She said, I can't. Tina Tilton is hilarious. Tina Tilton is hilarious.
No, I'm serious. That's a Lord have mercy. I've been wondering why this purse is heavy. But anyway, that's what you don't know about Tina Tilton, that I've been traveling with $10 worth of rolled quarters for about a month. In my purse.
That's two things we don't know about you. We didn't know that you was rolling with, like, that you've been rolling with rolls of quarters. And the other thing we didn't know is that you ain't been in a bank since pre-pandemic. Okay.
Yeah, no. I ain't stepping in there. Y'all don't act right. And now y'all can wear masks too. And wigs and sunglasses. I ain't going in there.
Okay. It's too much.
Y'all don't act right.
It's too much. She just said the mask. Now the mask is wearing that. Okay.
And sunglasses. Don't forget to set it off wigs. I ain't going in there. Y'all don't act right. Cause I got me a set it off wig. I ain't doing it. I ain't going to. Nope.
I thought you had to set it off braids.
Yeah, they under the wig. They under the wig.
I can't. First of all, it's three things I done learned about you. Now you got to set it off wigs with the braids. I can't. Okay, so what y'all don't know about me, since she brought up coins and stuff, is that I wanted some junk food so bad over the weekend, y'all. I was like, let me go, because I'm doing a little something around the house. And I was like, girl, let me go and get these quarters, the silver money out this jar. Girl, I don't got girl, what you said. So I did that. I was like, oh, okay. And I was so happy because then I saw about got some $4. And I said, oh, okay. So I could spend some at Taco Bell. And I can go to this new little store that I like called Pop Shelf and got me a trail mix. And this time, since we're doing 2 for $1, which I don't know about me, is I typically like to get what they call the antioxidant, trail mix, the kind with like the cashews and the raisins and the cranberries mixed in. With
me too.
The almonds. I like to make it.
Oh, no.
I like the almond, cashew, that kind of stuff mixed in with the raisins. But this day I said, well, shucks, since I'm, being extra with the coins and stuff, I got the caramel cashew mix. I was like, I think girl, this stuff's so delicious. I'm eating some for breakfast this morning. It got the peanuts, the cashews.
That sounds very high in cholesterol, Christie.
It's very high in sugar too, because it has the chocolate caramel bites and the milk chocolate gems, which ain't nothing but candy. But but I'm drinking water, so I can justify it. And then after we finish, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. So
I'm gonna take my statin pill for you tonight, because you sound like you got a lot of cholesterol going on in there. I guess so. I got some extra statin pills. They gave me high cholesterol pills long ago.
Oh God!
I
You
think
say
I'm gonna take one for you tonight.
Oh God, yeah, take one for me tonight. But this has been delight. Okay, everybody, we thank you so much. We have a nice we had a nice little crowd today this morning. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all so much, and shout out to everybody who had a right. I'm drinking water, so you know what I'm saying. You flush your system with the water. Everything else you eat is okay.
Vita, she gonna need a pill with that water. I'll take the pill. She can drink the water.
Well, you know something. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us
Thank
every
you.
Tuesday. The Taylor Tilton Show.
Yeah.
It's
And
a prelude to the Taylor Tilton Hour, which is featuring the Christie Taylor Show and Tina Tilton's The Blend in 9 television markets. We got TV shows, y'all. We got TV shows for y'all tell. This show is being brought to you by. I'm tossing it to Tina Tilton.
Oh, that's my cue. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about Pop Shelf. I'm like, what is in Pop Shelf? And why did they decide to pop up all of a sudden in the middle of 2022? But anyway.
Honey, I love that store. I love it. Yes.
Well, they need to bring Logan's back if they're going to do all that. However, I said it. Brought to you by by Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center. My mama just texted me. She said the fireworks ended at 10 p.m. last night. Thank y'all for listening. God bless y'all. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night. And for those who are on the other side of the planet, good morning. We're on that side of the planet. Okay.
For the biggest, that's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and